again, everybody. We are Oshkosh Taiko. Thank you very much for coming to this first Japanese culture night at the University of Wisconsin Oshkosh. Just a little bit about ourselves. We are Oshkosh Taiko. Part of us is the Club Nippon, the student organization about Japanese culture and society. Part of us is Global Languages Cultures Department. So we have student members and faculty members, and we have community members. And we get together and practice taiko drumming, and we perform on campus and off campus. So taiko is used in Japan in many summer festivals. And this is one of the festivals very famous in Japan, Txuj Matsuri, and it's in Saitama Prefecture. And they play taiko. In this video, you don't really see taiko, but if you pay attention to the sound, you hear the taiko sound. Dun, 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 dun. And you don't see them because they play in this festival float. So the ceiling is really low and the space is really limited. So the style they play taiko is like this. They are on the floor and ceiling is low. So the next song that we will perform is this Chichibu Yatai Bayashi played in this festival. We hope you will enjoy. Okay, so now we would like to introduce our first special guest, who is a Titan Steel. So I will give the mic to Professor Kabun.
Wow, that was extraordinary, and we're really thrilled to be here and have the opportunity to share with you all of these different drums. Yet there's a lot of things in common, although they come from different areas. So we are Titan Steel. We are the ensemble, the music department, where we focus on the instruments called steel drums, or pan. They come from Trinidad and Tobago. And they originated because of the slave trade coming from Africa to the Caribbean. And Africans were not allowed to use their drums, and they really wanted to express themselves. And they love to celebrate and appreciate their culture. So they started going to carnival and just participating with tin cans and using 55-gallon barrels, and they realized that dents would occur, so the pitch would change a little bit. And they were like, I wonder how other changes can happen. And after a long time, they realized that they can create a perfect melody. And this is what is so unique about these drums. They're literally made by 55 oil drums. Each semester, we focus on different types of music that really connect with the origins of steel drum. And for this spring semester, our focus was on the American musical form jazz. And what we have in common is jazz comes from our African Americans that were brought into the Americas, and they wanted to express themselves through drums, and it mainly origins in New Orleans, where African slaves were allowed 1 day a week off, and that would be Sundays. They would meet Congo Square in New Orleans, and they were able to play their drums, sing. In New Orleans, you have to remember it's an area where you have so many other cultures, French, Spanish. So little by little, jazz started to originate. And one of the main forms that helped influence the development of jazz is blues, which is music that is very expressive and very reflective, and I would say kind of shows a lot of pain sometimes. It is an arrangement of a folk song, The House of the Rising Sun, arranged by Barry Manette for steel drum, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you. And so we have jazz that begins with blues, but then there are other musical forms that start influencing how jazz develops. One of them is ragtime. If you want to hear about those styles, you're welcome. You're all invited to come to our Titan Steel concert, which is this Sunday at 3 p.m. at the Music Hall by the Music Department. So we have ragtime, and I'm wondering if you know some of those famous ragtime, the king of ragtime. Can you give me a guess, a name? Scott Joplin? And that's very nice, very syncopated rhythm. And it was kind of scandalous, like, oh my gosh, the rhythms are like too much. And that's how you start hearing that different swing of sounds. Then you have amazing musicians from New Orleans, Louis Armstrong, that they start kind of playing their popular music, and he starts improvising with his trumpet, but also with his voice, with scatting da ba do ba ba di di ba, and they start like, wow, that's a rhythm that can swing, that moves, and that's when the era of swing begins. And this is what we're gonna play right now. We were in a very emotional piece, but right now this is party, swing. I can't dance at all, but I mean, I see people moving. This is a celebration. We have icons like Benny Goodman, Duke Ellington, and this is again very fast. We have that swing. This is the time also where drum set starts to develop, which is a celebration of many cultures, like today, us coming together, taiko and steel drum. And this is In the Moon by Glenn Miller. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much again, Titan Steel. That was great. And actually, so we will go to the next theme of this event, anime songs. And we will still keep the Titan Steel a little bit longer because we have one collaborative piece now. And the first anime song that we want to play is this one. This is Princess Mononoke, by Studio Ghibli, probably. So this is a very famous song in Japan, and this movie is one of my favorites. That's why we chose this song to play today. And again, we will do collaboration with Titan Steel and Taiko. So please enjoy the Oshkosh Taiko rendition of Princess Mononoke now. Well, thank you once again, Titan Steel, the members of Titan Steel. we will be playing one more anime song today, and hopefully many of you know this song. This is the song from Japanese anime, Neon Genesis Evangelion, right? And this is the song that's sung the most in Japan in karaoke. So people go to karaoke, and this song is the most frequently sung song. So before we start playing, why don't we sing together? Okay, so first part. Can you sing after me? 残酷な天使のように残酷な天使のように That sounds very good. Let's go one more line. 少年よ神話になれ少年よ神話になれ残酷な天使のように少年よ神話になれ残酷な天使のように少年よ神話になれ Wonderful, thank you very much. Okay, so let's sing one more song. Please help us start this song. So we will start with Okay, so this is how we start. So please sing together with me and Reiko-san. 1、2、3、はい。 Next, we will go to the next theme, which is dancing. One of the interesting things about Japanese taiko is, unlike Western drum, we move around and we have lots of choreography and moving, and we really incorporate dancing. And next piece we will play is called Raku, and it has lots of movement. And Raku is composed by Shidara, which is a professional taiko group in Japan. And Raku in Japanese means enjoyment. So in this piece, we will try to express our sense of joy playing taiko. So if we do successfully doing that, and if you feel that our joy playing taiko, when we play, please join us saying "Hai." Hai. Hai. Okay. So.
song that we're going to be doing is called Sooranbushi. Come on over. This is a song that has dance movements associated with it too, so Zach will be demonstrating in just a moment. Sooranbushi is a well-known fishing folk song from the northernmost island of Japan called Hokkaido. The lyrics are about fishers who are chasing herring. This celebration flag is a fishing flag, and it's not a replica. It was an actual flag flown high from a Hokkaido fishing vessel and gifted to us from Nobuku Ida of Monbetsu City. The dance movements contain deep sea fishing inspired movements. The first one here is, can you guess? What? I think I heard it. Rowing, yes, rowing the boat. The next one? Yeah, casting the nets. Casting the nets out. Okay, next one? So 2 movements here. He's picking up the fish, throwing it back, boat. And then hoisting it on his back and carrying it. And then finally, okay. Well, what's that one? No, that's the dumping the fish one. But the one before that was? Yes. Guess? Wiping the sweat off the brow. This is a lot of hard work. So you'll be seeing these movements in this very popular dance in Japan called Sooranbushi.
We would like to welcome our special guest, the second special guest. So please welcome our second special guest, the Dancing Powers, the Mom Dancing Group.
Okay, so the next dance is called Tankoubushi. And this is a folk song from the southern island. So the one we did before, Sooranbushi, is from the northernmost island, and this is from one of the southern islands of Kyushu in Fukuoka Prefecture. And traditionally it originated as a song, a coal miner song. It became popular nationwide later as a Bon Odori festival dance after World War II. So the dance that accompanies this, we have a couple ladies here that will demonstrate the moves. The first move is shoveling coal. And we're going to be asking you all to do this as well, so please pay attention. So you go to the right, shovel, and to the left, and shovel. The next move is throwing the coal over the shoulder. So again, right and left. So again, let's do those two moves. Shoveling coal, right and left. Throw coal over the shoulder, right and left. Now you're going to look out at the moonlit sky. Oh, how beautiful and how bright. To the right and left while stepping backwards. And then push the cart of coal out. Okay? So those are the 4 moves. So we're going to, just like in the, you see here up on the screen, this is the Bon Festival. And in the center there you have people demonstrating, and then all of the community is out going around in a circle doing this dance. So that's what we are going to mimic with you today. So we'll have our demonstrators and Katie at each of the points going in around the room, and then we'll ask you to join us and dance while we listen to the drummer's drum and the flautist play.
Well, now we are moving to the last theme of today's event. One of the most frequent occasions that we use taiko in Japan is summer festivals and other festivals. So we would like to conclude this event by playing two festival-related songs. And the first one is called Summer Festival. And in Japan, Summer Festival is really famous for really beautiful fireworks. And this specific piece tries to replicate the Japanese Summer Festival. So it has the sound of like kaka, or it has the movement of Japanese fireworks going up and down. So hopefully you will enjoy this piece, looking at the beautiful fireworks on the screen. And I would like to personally thank Alisa and Esmeralda who helped me to organize this event. We were going to have this event actually next year because we didn't think we could do it, we could make it possible this year. But they encouraged us to do that and they gave us all the instructions we needed. So we really would like to thank them. And lastly, of course, today's audience, thank you for coming us to see us. This is our first event of this kind, and we would like to make it into annual event. And without your attendance, it is not possible. So we are so happy that you came here. So thank you very much again. Okay, so again, this is our last piece of the song, and it's called Miyake Taiko. This is a taiko developed on the Miyake Island, which is about 100 miles south from Tokyo Special District. And they play this Miyake taiko for their annual Shinto festival. And basically all day long they play this style of taiko while carrying their festival float all over the island. And they play this taiko for celebration. So we would like to play this taiko for our own celebration of this very first Japanese culture night. 誠にありがとうございました。
Taiko has a meaningful place in the hearts of each of our Oshkosh Taiko members. It has been a great pleasure to share both the power and the solace within the music we play with you today. From our hearts to yours, thank you.
Today's Japanese culture event. Again, thank you very much for coming to see us. ありがとうございました。